Hi friend, I am Harish Kamble. In this video, I am going to explain about the process transpiration. Transpiration process takes place in the plant. Plant absorb water and minerals through roots and transported these water and minerals to various aerial parts, just like leaves, flowers, fruits, branches, etc. So all absorbed water is not used by plant for various activity. Only a few amount of or few percent of water is used by plants for various activity. It's like only 5% or less than 5% of water is used while 95% of water is lost in the environment. So if the root absorbs 100% of water, in which only 5% of water is used by plants for various activities just like growth, photosynthesis, etc., and 95% water is lost in the atmosphere, in the air, through the various aerial parts. So this process is called as transpiration. So we can define transpiration as like the loss of excess water in the form of vapor from the various aerial parts of the plant is called as transpiration. So loss of excess water means plant used less than 5% and remaining water is evaporated or transferred, not say that evaporated, but it is transferred to the various aerial parts just like leaves, branches, uh, petals, flowers, fruits, etc. Part of the plant is called as transpiration. So you see here, plant absorb water through the roots. So these are the water molecules. These are the water, all this water, and this water is absorbed by the root and transported to the various aerial part of the plant, and it water reaches to the leaves, water reaches to the leaves, here reaches to the leaves, and excess amount of water is evaporated in the form of water vapor, in the form of water vapor. These are the water vapors. So water is used, only few percent is used by the plants, and remaining water is lost in the environment in the form of vapor, not direct water but water converted into vapor. And for this purpose, sun provided the heat to the plants, and from that heat, water is converted into water vapor and transpired in the atmosphere, or by the some physical activity, physiological process, plants converted water into water vapor, and this water vapor is lost through the various aerial part called as transpiration process. This process is different from evaporation. Evaporation, the process involved in any water bodies in the nature, just like from the ocean, from the river, from the ponds, or from the various, just like cloths, as well as any substances. When water is lost in the water vapor, this process is called as evaporation. So evaporation process takes place in the, we can observe in a river, in a pond, in the lake, in the oceans, or in the land, in the soil also. Water transpire, this water evaporate, loss in the form of water vapor. This is called as evaporations. So transpirations only takes place through the plant, while evaporation takes place in the soil, in the ocean, in the lake, in the pond, river, etc. So the evaporation is a natural process we can observe anywhere in the nature, and transpiration, this process only observed in the plants. So this is the difference between transpiration. transpiration and evaporation. Transpiration is a biological process. Biological process means it is only takes place in the plants, living organism, and this is a physical phenomena. Physical phenomena. It is observed in the river, oceans, land, soil, as well as in other substances. So this is a physical phenomena. It is controlled by guard cell. Guard cell means plant. On the plant there are stomata present, small microscopic openings, and these microscopic openings is made from the guard cell. So transpiration is controlled by the guard cell, and there is no guard cell. It is a physical process, natural process. It takes place through the surface of leaves. It takes place the surface of various open water bodies, just like ocean, river, lakes, ponds, etc. It does not require living organs, just like it is not just require plants, animal, but any surface on the land as well as water surface, soil surface, from which the evaporation takes place. A simple example is a drying of cloths. When we hang wet cloths on the rope, that time they become dry. So the process takes place is evaporation. So water is lost. It takes place due to osmotic pressure and suction pressure. It does not. It takes place in the living cells, not required. The temperature of the plant is maintained due to the transpiration. This is the process. How? Because plants continuously stand in the sun, but temperature is not increased beyond the limit because the transpiration takes place, and here it has no relation with plant temperature. So this is the difference between transpiration and evaporation. Kinds of transpiration. There are three types of transpirations. Means loss of water in the form of water vapor through various aerial parts called as transpiration, and these aerial parts are cuticle, lenticular, and stomata. These are the stomata. So this process, when the water loss in the form of water vapor through the cuticle, it is called as cuticular transpiration. When the water loss from the lenticles, it is called as lenticular transpirations. So out of 100% transpirations, only 5 to 10% of water is lost through the cuticles, and only a few percent, 1 to less than 5% of water is transferred from the lenticular transpirations. Lenticles are present on the bark of the stem. On the bark there are small spores present. That spores are called as lenticels. It is present on the older tree bark. And stomata are microscopic openings present on the leaf, and maximum amount 80 to 90% of absorbed water is transferred through this stomata. So the stomatal transpiration is a main type of transpiration, so that the plants will grow in the desert and they reduce their leaves because the stomata presence on the leaves, on the surface of leaf, so that they rid of their leaves. So this is the cross section of the leaf. See here, this is the stomata. Stomata means microscopic opening which is present on the upper and lower surface of the leaf. So there are thousands of number of stomata present on the surface of the leaf. And the cuticles. Cuticle is a waxy layer or thick layer present on the outer and lower surface. This is the cuticle. So cuticular layer of the cell. This is the cell. This is the cell, and upper surface or upper wall of the cell is called as cuticle. So water is transpired through this cuticle is called, from this cuticle is called as cuticular transpiration. Water loss from the stomata is called as stomatal transpirations. This is the lenticels. Lenticels, this is the bark. So that this is a tree, old tree, suppose, and on the from the old tree there are, this is the bark, and on this bark there are some pores present. From that pores, suppose water lost, then this process called as lenticular transpiration. It is a presence on old stem, old tree, old plant show a lenticular transpiration, and cuticular transpirations in the plants. These are the section. When you observe, there are microscopic opening called as stomata. There are hundreds in number present on the surface of the upper surface or lower surface of the plants. So the cuticles are, when you take a section, this is the cuticle, and from that cuticle water loss, and these are the small percent, about 10% of water is transferred through the cuticle, and most of the water is transferred through this stomata. These are the stomata. These are the hundreds of number of more than hundreds, thousands of number of stomata present on the leaf surface. Stomata means microscopic openings. These stomata are made from guard cell. These two cells are called as guard cell. This one and this one. These stomata, these cells are guard cell. Guard cells. Stomata made from guard cell, and water lost through these pores from the leaf. That is stomatal transpiration. Thank you.